there's no pleasing this damn franchise. There's no pleasing this fan base at all. What is wrong with you people? So I saw The Last Jedi, and it's okay. I don't know what, like, I've never seen a movie divide a fan base quite like this movie did. Like, you say Man vs. Steel divided people. No, this is nothing compared to The Last Jedi dividing fans of the Star Wars franchise. Now, is this movie bad? I'm just going to get into this right now because I just want to cut to the chase. This is not a bad movie. It's not a fantastic movie, but it's not a terrible movie. I don't know what you want from a Star Wars movie as a fan. I don't know what you want. What are you expecting? This is not going to be the end-all be-all. This is not Citizen Kane. This is not the most important movie franchise in all of cinema. It's a good franchise. I like the original three. The three prequels, while flawed, aren't as bad as people make them out to be. The Force Awakens wasn't like this masterpiece, and neither is The Last Jedi. I need to address this because this actually pissed me off with people freaking out about this movie. It's not bad, it's not amazing, but don't act like this ruins Star Wars. One movie cannot destroy your view on an entire franchise. I understand it's a $1 billion franchise, but this movie is not the end-all be-all of Star Wars movies. Jesus Christ, people. Anyway, let's get to the actual movie. What I like about this movie, the effects are amazing. Like, it's standard Star Wars effects. There is nothing bad about these effects. There never has been anything bad about these effects, not counting the prequels. These effects are brilliant. Like, I love looking at them. And there's one scene in particular, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, where, honestly, I could see that being someone's screensaver on a computer, or just admiring the awe and the art of this movie. And Gesundheit, like I said, this movie actually is good. The action is great. There are some very awesome scenes, especially the very first one with Poe Dameron. It's a great thing to watch. I loved watching it. It was awesome. It was funny. There's actual humor in this. Now, let's get into what was bad about this movie. There were two scenes in particular that were awful. And I will get into these at the end of this video for spoilers, because I'm going to go into spoilers about this, because I really need to get a lot of this off my chest. And I will get into the two moments that really pissed me off, that I thought were incredibly... Actually, no, correction, there are three. There are three moments that actually really annoyed me that were just, like, they were so stupid that I felt like I got AIDS from these scenes. They were so bad. But anyway... As the movie as a whole, it's awesome. Kylo Ren, they developed him as a character. He's actually not the whiny brat that he was before. He actually is pretty badass. Luke is awesome in this movie. Mark Hamill does a great job playing him. There are some a few more useless scenes that I'm like, okay, I don't know why that's in there, but it's just to show how he lives. Him training Rey is actually really interesting, and kind of, you know, how he felt like, and this isn't a spoiler, how he felt like he failed Ben Solo, and how he feels like he turned him into Kylo Ren, which you'll find out whether or not that's true or not. And I like the kind of development of you know, how Rey, you know, might turn to the dark side, might not. It's an interesting thing to watch. There are two basic characters again in this movie. Why is Captain Phasma in this movie? There is no reason for her to be in here. She is so useless. And I'm not saying that because she's not a bad character, I'm just saying because that's how she's written. There is such, like, she's not written very well. And General Snoke, you see him in this movie wearing his Hugh Hefner pimp coat, and there are parts in this movie where you feel like he's useless. And I'm going to go into spoilers about that too. But this movie has some really great action scenes, and there's beautiful things to look at. Now, I am getting into spoiler territory right now, so this is your spoiler warning right now. I'm going to leave a little thing at the bottom saying spoilers. Anyway, here we go. So, the three dumbest things I found in this movie were, one, the casino scene. No point for it whatsoever. It did not need to be in there. There's really no point in it. Two, there's a part where Leia gets blown out of the ship, and she's floating in there, and, you know, you're assuming she's going to die, but no, all of a sudden her eyes kind of open, and she goes basically Superman right back into the ship. No joke, literally flies back into the ship, into the airlock, and saves herself, which me and even Allie were like, that has to be one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Because it was fucking stupid. And then the third one, this is the one that made me cringe the most. There's a part where they're on this stranded ship. They're on the stranded planet, this very secluded planet, and they're about to hit him with hit this rebel base with a battering ram laser, which there is a part where he goes, what is that? It's literally in the name. Anyway, what happens is Finn is going to fly towards the laser and sacrifice himself to save it, and then this character, which by the way, fuck Rose. Fuck that character. Comes crashing in and knocks him out because Finn is trying to save them, but yet Rose is like, nope, and knocks him out of the way. And I'm like, why? Why did you do that? And then the line that really I was like, was when she says, we're not going to win this war by fighting things we hate. We fight for the things that we love. And then she kisses him, and even Allie was like, okay, that's bullshit. But bullshit, I call bullshit on that. And I have to agree with her. And then there are other parts which, I mean, they're not as dumb as those ones, but there are some pretty stupid ass parts. This movie frustrated me, but it didn't ruin the movie for me. I still enjoyed it. But overall, like, you have to go into this movie not expecting it to be like the end-all be-all of movies, because it isn't. It's not amazing, it's not terrible, it gets a 6 out of 10. I've seen way better Star Wars movies, but I've also seen way worse. So, to all the people who are angry at this franchise, angry at Disney, lighten the fuck up. Alright, thank you everyone for watching my review and for watching my last one. It is over here. And click my face right down below and subscribe. That'd be awesome. I try to upload at least once a week, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!